Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel where we always have health talk. My name is Sally. I'm a clinician, and in this channel we always talk about health. So if you are new to this channel, please remember to subscribe. And if you have not watched my previous episode where I talked about how to do blood sugar test at home all alone, and I talk about the normal ranges and the abnormal ranges of blood sugar. And today I decided to talk about the early signs and symptoms of diabetes. As we all know, diabetes is a silent killer because you can easily miss the signs and symptoms. So in this episode, I decided to talk about the early signs and symptoms for diabetes. And number one, it is frequent urination. Frequent urination is a common sign and symptom for diabetes. And this happens because when you have diabetes, your body produces excess sugar in the body. The kidney are unable to absorb all the excess sugar in the body, so instead they end up in the urine, taking along with fluids from other tissues. So in that case, you find yourself urinating more often than usual, and in that case you get dehydrated. Number two, it is excessive thirst. Excessive thirst happens due to dehydration. The more you urinate, the more you become dehydrated. So in that case, you find yourself you need to drink more water because of dehydration. Number three, extreme hunger. When you have diabetes, the body is unable to produce enough insulin or does not produce insulin at all, or the insulin produced has some resistance. So in that case, you find yourself you are taking food and the food is not converting to glucose, and the cells need that glucose for energy. So in that case, you find yourself you need to eat more often than usual. And the more you eat, the more you make the condition worse, because even if you eat more, you'll not be satisfied. You just need to you just feel like eating more and more and more. In that case, when you find yourself doing that, it's a red flag for diabetes, and you should go and see a doctor. Number four, drowsy or tiredness. When you have diabetes, as I had explained earlier, the food is not converted to glucose, which cells need for energy. So when you don't have enough energy, you become so tired and low. Number five is bowel fission. When you have diabetes, there's shifting of liquids, and when it happens, the lenses of your eyes become swollen. That's why you'll have that bowel fissions, which may lead to blindness if you don't go to hospital. So when you have bowel fission, please go and see a doctor, because it may lead to blindness. When you have the bowel fission and your sugars are well controlled, you start seeing well again. So it's very important, when you have the bowel fission, please go and see the doctor. Number six is unexplained weight loss. This mostly happens because the food is not converted to glucose, and the cells are not getting enough energy. So instead, the body burns fat and muscles in the body so that it can get energy. And in that case, you'll have weight loss. Number seven is itchy skin. Itchy skin happens because of dehydration. The more you become dehydrated, the more your skin becomes dry. And this happens because, as I explained earlier, when you have frequent urination and when you have excess sugar in the body, it takes away fluids from other tissues, and one of those tissues is the skin. When the skin becomes dry, it's become itchy, which is also dangerous because you can have open wound, which can cause infection. So when your skin becomes dry, it's very important to moisturize or to apply oil to prevent the open wound, which can cause infection. But eight is yeast infection. When you have diabetes, your immune system is being compromised, and in that case, you are most likely to get infection. And one of them is yeast infection. And another reason why you get yeast infection is because yeast and fungi feed on glucose, and your body has a lot of sugars or glucose when you have diabetes. So which the yeast and fungi feed on. So you're most likely to get yeast infection and fungal infection. So when you get frequent fungal infection, it's very important to go and check if you have diabetes. Number nine, slow healing of wound. when you have diabetes, there is poor blood supply on your feet and the hands. In that case, when there's poor supply of blood in those areas, when you get a wound, it delays the healing, and there's no repair of the damaged tissues. So when you have a wound and it's getting longer to heal, it's very important to see a doctor because it can lead to amputation. Number 10. Numbness or tingling of the feet and hands. This happens due to poor supply of blood in the feet and hands, which is called, as you all know, that the feet and the hands are farthest from the heart, so they tend to not get enough blood supply there. So when you have diabetes and there's that poor blood supply in those areas, the poor blood supply may damage the nerves, which may lead to numbness or tingling of the hands and the feet. That's all I have for today episode, and if you are new to the channel, please remember to subscribe. Bye.